yesterday morning. So about,
What was the
yeah,
energy
like,
there? What was going on? How do you see these big gatherings, big events in these cities these days? What's your point of view? And I started recording.
yeah. They're all different. And so far, they've been, at least in my experience, quite chaotic and also very aimless, I guess. And I think it's probably also like it's very difficult to make sense of the things that I observe, because I also refine my own understanding of what I'm doing personally and get better at communicating what I do and listen better to the things that other people have to offer. So I think that is definitely a part of it, but I think that also happens with a lot of other people around me. And so far, most of the conferences that I've visited, especially in Europe or in the US, there were great meeting points and great opportunities for friends to meet up again. That's why I really enjoyed side events and also hosting side events. And this time, so since I've been in Tokyo in August, I found it really more interesting to be at the actual events and then talk to founders, investors, sponsors, and generally have, I guess, like a clearer view of what's going on among those people who are actively involved in the building process. So obviously, the space has changed a lot in the last 7 years, because in the last bull market, most products and projects were really random and more money focused, and now even in the investor space. So there was still a couple of conversations that I had with investors who are like, oh yeah, every project is aimless except for my portfolio. And I was like, okay, well, either you're very special or there's a disconnect between your intentions and your portfolio companies. And but there's the majority of people that I met and that I spoke to were really excited about creating real world use cases. And that's something that was very new to me, especially here in a conference where I expected more people to care a lot less. And that was like the general kind of expectation, and also, I guess, even suggestion of friends that that would be something I would have to expect it in Token 2049 in Singapore. But it was more the opposite. The country cares, the government cares. I was at some meetings with the Malaysian government as well. That was very interesting, because they want to create kind of an innovation space for people to interface, like to build products that have real use cases, and use Malaysia as a sandbox for that, which is really.
Yes, exciting. I believe there is a trend in these countries to embrace our advice, let's say, uh,
Yeah.
and uh, and be the incubators, be the, the magnets for this type of innovation done in a legally contained fashion.
Right. Yeah,
Nice.
totally.
Super. Yes, thank you. So now introduce yourself. How would you introduce yourself to people that don't know you yet? And yeah, how do you show up at these events?
Yeah, I mean, I'm. Oh, 1 second. I'm just gonna really quickly